Please join me in welcoming Thella Bowens to the podium.
Thank you. Don't leave. Frank, on behalf of the Executive Committee and the board and members of ACI, I would like to present you with this plaque for your outstanding service as our leader in this very difficult year. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One more thing. From the members of the San Diego County Regional Airport Authority, I know you're a great golfer. We want to present you with this putter from TaylorMade here at San Diego Company, and we hope that you will now find some leisure time to use that.
Thank you very much.
Again, Frank, my personal thanks for your leadership and calm resolve during a difficult year for this industry and consequently a challenging year for ACI&A. I am most appreciative of your efforts to keep this organization out front as the voice of airports. And thanks to each of you for being here this year, a crucial year in our industry. I know that you came to participate in the vibrant dialogue about our business, but I'm guessing that your decision to attend was helped by having the conference in San Diego, which we call America's finest city. But as much as I would like to think that you came simply because the conference is in San Diego, you are also most likely prompted to attend by the paralysis in Washington, D.C., which highlights the new reality for airports today. It's time for a new era. During this difficult time, I cannot begin to tell you what an honor it is to become a chair of ACI&A. I love airports. I love that airports are public service providers that operate as self-sustaining businesses. I love that airports face constant challenges in managing dynamic tensions. For example, the tension between efficiency and regulatory mandates. Because ACI is all about airports, I can confess to you that like many of you, I really do have jet fuel in my veins. I believe strongly in the mission of ACI&A. It is an important organization that supports airports, your airports. It is important to me as your chair that ACI works for you. How will we do that during my term? Let's start with show me the money. During the past year, as ACI mulled a new policy initiative to achieve economic freedom for airports, one idea was to brand this campaign, Let Our Airports Go. As someone of deep spiritual and Southern roots, I can relate. But behind that paraphrase of scripture and a Southern spiritual was a vital, vibrant message. We need to make it easier for you to fund your projects without the strings attached by the government in Washington. That's why we need to change the conversation. During my term as chair, we will implement this policy campaign that was crafted and approved by the ACI board this year. This is one way to make sure that ACI works for you. Airport projects are so difficult to get going, and yet so tremendously valuable when they do. Airports must emphasize their roles as vital economic engines. When that happens, your communities will be more likely to recognize, embrace, and hopefully applaud the value that airports contribute. Consider the Green Build at San Diego International Airport's largest expansion project ever. It took us 11 years to get from master planning to breaking ground. 11 years, and that's not for a new airport or even a new runway. Now that it's underway, everyone loves this project. Why? Jobs and money. At the height of construction, we will provide more than 1,000 construction jobs. The airport is providing a huge economic boost when San Diego needs it most. That is why when I say ACI will work for you, it also means that as part of this campaign to change the conversation, ACI will join with you to help educate communities about the impact and role of airports in the local and national economy. Airports are vital local infrastructure, creating local jobs and improving both local and national economies. Together with you, ACI will develop and promote community education efforts so that your airports can get the local recognition, appreciation, and political support that they so deserve. Another way that ACI will work for all its members is the integration of the Canadian Airports Council into ACI-NA. Earlier today, as Frank mentioned, our membership passed a bylaws change to totally integrate the two organizations. By the end of my term, the integration will be complete, and we will all benefit from a more relevant, focused, and unified voice for airports in North America. What else do I mean when I say we'll make ACI work for you? Let me give you some examples. ACI will continue its leadership role in facilitating cooperation and collaboration among all the players in commercial aviation. We will continue to work with Customs and Border Protection on balancing entry efficiency and border safety, on expanding the Global Entry Trusted Traveler Program, and realizing a seamless travel initiative that lives up to its name. As another example, ACI will continue to work with the State Department to make sure our visa processes does not focus on security to the total detriment of customer care, thus creating disincentives that actually decrease travel to the U.S. This is a critical balancing act. Another important balancing act that airports face is efficiency in moving air travelers through airports and safety in an era of exceptional risk. Security is a paramount concern, but also the most painful part of the air travel experience many times. We will work to ensure that TSA does not act or react without being mindful of efficient airport operations and customer service. Under Frank's watch, ACI made the case for risk-based security assessment in airport screening. We all know that there are certain travelers who pose significantly less risk than others, yet now everyone is screened the same way. That's not efficient